Welcome in, everyone, to Lively Lewis Stories.
That's right, we're back with even more awesome adventures with Levi and Ivy.
Set your storytime meter to fun and get ready to join the Lively Lewis crew.
All you need is your imagination and...
Off we go! I can't wait to see where our story takes us today.
Have you ever wanted to get more Lively Lewis in your life?
Well, we've got you covered.
Grab an adult and zoom over to livelylewisshop.com.
Or just click on the link in our show notes.
Enough about that. Let's get to today's super Lively Lewis story.
If you haven't listened to part 1, run over there, listen to that story first, and then join us on this one. That's when Ivy saw a piece of paper stuck to the fridge in the kitchen. She crept over, keeping an eye out for Slimy, and read the paper. "Oh no," whispered Ivy as she walked back to Levi and her mom holding the paper. "It says, 'Welcome to level 2. Good luck. Your friends, the slime ghosts?' Level 2? I hope it's not much harder than level 1, said Levi and Ivy's mom. "Who cares about that? We should be concerned that the note is signed Slime Ghosts," said Levi, pointing to the sign. "You know, more than one." "I thought it was hard getting around here with only one slime ghost," said Ivy. "What are we going to do with 2 of them following after us?" "Our best," said Levi and Ivy's mom, trying to set a good example for her kids to follow. "We can get through this level just like we got through the last one, because we're going to do it together." So with no time to waste, Levi and Ivy gave their mom a smile and followed her lead. They started by checking where they found the last slime in level 1, but of course it wasn't there because this level was going to be totally different. As they looked around more downstairs, they quickly noticed that the door that had been blue was now purple. That's when they knew they had to focus on what was going on in level 2 and forget everything they knew about level 1. As they continued to search downstairs, that's when they got their first glimpse of Slimy and the second ghost. "Quick, jump behind the couch," called out Levi and Ivy's mom as they just narrowly escaped being seen by both ghosts. Once they floated up the stairs, the 3 brave adventurers finally spotted the slime they were looking for. Well, actually, they stepped in it. "Ew, it looks like level 2. The slime is all over the place, not just in little buckets," said Levi, wiping the slime off his foot and picking up a key which had a small piece of purple ribbon to it. "Well, at least the first room is easy to get to," said Ivy, turning around and looking right at the purple door. Since the ghosts were both upstairs, she, her brother, and her mom quickly ran in without a problem. Or at least that's what they thought. "Oh no!" exclaimed Levi. "There's slime everywhere." "Well, it looks like we better get searching. We don't know what other surprises level 2 has in store for us," said Levi and Ivy's mom as she stepped over the pools of slime on the floor. "I think I found something," said Ivy, holding up a drippy handful of slime. "Nope, that's just a crayon," said Levi. "Good try. Keep looking." "Wait, I think I found something," said Levi and Ivy's mom. "Yep, here it is, a key with a blue ribbon on it. Now, I don't see any other bright, colorful doors down here, so you know what that means?" "The blue door is upstairs," began Levi. "With the ghosts?" said Ivy, finishing his thought. "Come on, brave scavenger hunters," said their mom. "We've got this." So up the stairs they went, getting closer and closer to the sound of ghosts booing through the halls. "I see it," said Ivy in a whisper. "The blue door is right over there. Follow me." Ivy, feeling brave with her frog, Mr. Green, by her side, led her mom and Levi down the hallway, making sure to stop them and hide if a ghost or 2 were floating around. With a few zigs and zags, Levi and Ivy and their mom soon found themselves inside the room with the blue door. And what they found was more of the same. As they searched through goopy piles of slime, they could hear the ghosts floating around just outside the door. They worked quickly and quietly, and before long, Levi found the key. This time, it had a small piece of yellow ribbon on it. Thankfully, the door they were looking for was right next to where they were. They poked their heads out into the hallway and saw just how close they were to the yellow door. But unlucky for them, both ghosts were still upstairs. But lucky for them, one of them had to use the bathroom and the other one was getting hungry. So as Slimy went to the bathroom and his friend floated downstairs for a snack, Levi and Ivy and their mom ran over to the room with the yellow door, unlocked it, and ran inside. A key with a small piece of red ribbon on it was found next, and the search for that room began. "I didn't see a red door anywhere," said Levi as he walked slowly down the hall. Me either, said Ivy as she heard the toilet flush. Oh no, it's Slimy! We've got to run! Follow me, said Levi as he turned the corner and ran toward his room. You did it, Levi! There's the red door! It's your room! Called out his mom. And just before Slimy and his friend made their way around the corner, the 3 scavenger hunters slipped through the door and closed it behind them. Slime was smeared all over every surface in Levi's room. It was dripping from the ceiling and even ran down the walls. This could be a hard one to find, started Levi until he turned to see Mr. Green holding a key. Great job, Ivy and Mr. Green. And look, this must be the last key because it doesn't have a ribbon on it, said Ivy. You're right. We're so close to being done with level 2 and getting back home, cheered Levi and Ivy's mom. Let's take this last key and try the outside doors and get out of here. They finally began their walk downstairs and narrowly escaped, coming face to face with the newest slime ghost. They slipped into the laundry room just before he saw them. As he passed, Levi, Ivy, and their mom darted down the stairs and tried their key in the front door. But it didn't work. They froze as they saw Slimy floating around the kitchen and ducked into the coat closet by the front door to wait for him to pass. Once he did, they ran into the sliding door that led to the backyard. Try the key now, Levi, hurry, called Ivy, holding on tight to Mr. Green. Levi put the key into the lock, turned the doorknob, and the door slid open. We're out, cheered Levi. Goodbye, level 2. Levi, Ivy, and their mom jumped around outside, so excited to have completed the second level. Now all they had to do was wait for the green fog to roll in and transport them back home. But sadly and very unexpectedly, nothing happened. What's going on? Asked Ivy. Why aren't we going home? I don't know, answered their mom. I'm confused, added Levi. That's when they all watched as Slimy and 2 new slime ghosts floated up to the door holding a sign that said, "Not so fast. Congratulations on beating level 2. Welcome to level 3, your final level." And in the blink of an eye, Levi, Ivy, and their mom found themselves back inside Slimy's haunted mansion. Not again, cried Levi and Ivy together. Well, at least we know that level 3 is the final level, said their mom, trying to keep their kids' spirits up. I know I have one more scavenger hunt in me. Do you? Levi and Ivy looked tired and frustrated, but they also looked determined and ready to beat Slimy at his game one final time. We're ready, Mom, shouted Levi and Ivy. Let's go! They quickly learned that in level 3, there wasn't slime everywhere, but rather everywhere was slime. One big ooey gooey slimy mansion. The key could be anywhere, and now we have 3 ghosts floating around looking for us, said Levi, sounding defeated already. This is going to be tough, added Ivy. But there aren't 3 better scavenger hunters around to take on the challenge, said their mom. So let's stop talking and start searching for the first key. So on the count of 3, Levi, Ivy, and their mom all reached into the same slime hoping to find a key. And lucky for them, Levi quickly said, I found it! But the key he held in his hand was very different than the ones they had seen before. It had a number on it, but no piece of ribbon. As everyone was looking around, Ivy sat in a big pile of slime and felt something. What's this? She said, holding up a box with the same number on it as the key. Do you think we need to unlock the box to find the door key? Asked Levi and Ivy's mom. There's only one way to find out, answered Levi, tossing the key to Ivy. She caught it and had Mr. Green help her fit it into the keyhole into the box. She turned the key and the box popped open, revealing a key inside with a red ribbon tied to it. It looks like we're searching for a red door, said Ivy with a smile, holding up the key. Let's go, said Levi with a smile. They searched the house, making sure to dodge not 1, not 2, but all 3 ghosts as they went along. Once they found the red door upstairs and went inside, they quickly searched around until they found another key that unlocked a box that held yet another key. What color is the ribbon? Asked Levi and Ivy's mom as her son opened another numbered box with the key that they had just found. It looks like we're searching for a blue door now, said Ivy. I think I saw that one downstairs, said their mom. Follow me. Level 3 had Levi, Ivy, and their mom going up and down the stairs over and over again, which was always scary when trying to avoid being seen by Slimy and his 2 new friends. But they worked together and found the blue door and another key inside that pointed them toward a green door. And after they got into that room, another key was found that led them to a purple room, where they found something they could have never expected. "Dad?" exclaimed Levi and Ivy as they opened the door and walked inside to see their dad sitting in a big, oversized chair in the corner of the room. "Eric, what are you doing here?" called out Levi and Ivy's mom, excited and confused to see her husband in Slimy's haunted mansion. "And when did you grow that long beard?" "It's so great to see you," cried out Levi and Ivy's dad. "I've been lost in level 3 for what seems like forever. That's when I grew the beard. How do you like it?" "This is no time for rating your facial hair, honey," said Levi and Ivy's mom. "We've got to find the last key and get out of here. On the last 2 levels, we found 4 keys with ribbons on them. And in the 4th room, we always find the key that opens an outside door." I know, said Levi and Ivy's dad over and over again. "I've been looking for that key forever. That's why I'm still here. I can't find it anywhere." "Well, good thing we're here now, Dad. We've been working as a team this whole time, and we found that teamwork is definitely the key," you get it, "to getting out of here," said Levi with a bit of a smirk. "Get it? The key to getting out of here? Because of all the keys?" "Yes, Levi, we get it," answered his mom as she rolled her eyes. "But can we please save the jokes for later and just look for the final key?" Everyone began to look around, searching through the goopiest slime yet. But it was not until Levi and Ivy's dad stood up from his chair and turned around that they noticed something interesting. Dad? You have slime all over your back," said Ivy. I do?" he said, sounding rather confused. "Take a look. See if there's a key in there." And once Ivy got a bit closer, a huge smile spread across her face. I do see a key," exclaimed Ivy, pulling the final key off the back of the slime stuck to the back of her dad's shirt. "Yay, Ivy! We did it! Let's get out of here," called out Levi and Ivy's mom as she grabbed the key and ran to open the door. "No, wait!" called out Levi and Ivy's dad. "We got so excited and so loud that Slimy and his friends are right outside that door." And when they all quieted down and stopped to listen, sure enough, they could hear Slimy and his 2 friends just outside. "Can you imagine if we got this far, then got spotted by the ghost and sent all the way back to the beginning of level 3? asked Levi. "But it wouldn't be the beginning of level 3, started his dad. "We would be sent back to the beginning of level 1 to do it all over again. So we have to make it outside without being seen. I can't stay in this slimy, ooey gooey mansion for 1 more minute." "You got it, Dad," said Ivy. "Don't worry, we're all heading out of here together, right now." So the whole family stood at the door together and waited for the ghost to finally float away down the hall. And as soon as they thought the coast was clear, Levi and Ivy's dad stuck his head out into the hallway. When he saw there were no ghosts around, he motioned to his family to stay quiet and follow him. One by one, they made their way to the front door and tried the key, hoping it would work like it did in level 1. But it didn't. They quickly and quietly made their way to the sliding door that led out to the backyard, hoping the key would work like it did in level 2. But it didn't. Finally, they looked around and knew the door that led to the garage was their last chance. They walked over and Levi handed the key to his dad. "You've been waiting longer than any of us, it seems. So why don't you give it a try, Dad?" said Levi with a smile. "I've got a good feeling about this one," said Levi and Ivy's mom. But just when the key went in the lock, the sound of Slimy and his friends got louder and louder. "They're right around the corner. Hurry, hurry," called out Ivy as she hugged Mr. Green tight. And then, in the blink of an eye, Levi and Ivy's dad turned the doorknob and the door to the garage flew open. They all ran through the door and out of the garage into the warm afternoon sun. As they celebrated their great victory as a family, they turned around just in time to see Slimy and his friends waving them goodbye and giving them all ghostly thumbs up for completing the hardest scavenger hunt around. The Super Slime Scavenger Hunt in Slimy's Haunted Mansion. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the story and learned a little something too.
And since we know everyone has their own story, we'd love to hear yours.
If you have an idea for a Lively Lewis story, leave a comment on our Apple Podcast review page with 5 stars, your idea, and your little one's name.
Then maybe our next adventure will be with you.
Until our next Storytime Hangout.
Thanks for listening. We can't wait to share another fun Lively Lewis story with you.